just me and the sun and the wind and... them. I say, what's all this?
We're having a picnic, Honey Pie.
Won't you join us?
Let's see. We have cakes, every flavor, shape, and size, and plenty of pies, cookies, pastries, donuts, you name it.
Trouble is, I'm so stuffed I couldn't eat another single solitary bite.
I can help you out in this time of need.
You're very welcome to, Honey Pie.
So what are we going to do for the rest of the day?
What do you want to do?
It's a Saturday. We ought to do something.
You could cook up another of these pies, and maybe a few more pastries, too. Or write a cookbook. Or better yet, start your own cooking show.
Could we?
It's a very good idea, Honey Pie. We can put on a cooking show.
Yeah, I have a stage at my house. We could do it there.
Let's all go right home and find our most absolute all-time favorite recipes. Follow me, let's go!
Don't you worry, I'm right behind you. You betcha.
Hurry, come on!
Aren't you going with them, Orange Blossom?
I'm not very good at that kind of stuff.
I'm sure you'd be very... I say, what's that wonderful smell? Seems to be coming from in your basket.
Oh, I didn't have a chance to take it out. This is the treat I made for the picnic.
What do you call it?
It's a cupcake cone. I made up the recipe myself. Would you like to try one?
Really, I couldn't, but thank you.
That's okay. I understand.
Well, if you're going to put them away, I suppose I might try one. Vanilla, eh? Rainbow frosting? Delicious! Might I try another?
Sure. The secret's using just the right amount of all the ingredients.
My, but it's incredible! Perhaps just one more?
That's all I made, I'm afraid.
Are you going to make more for the cooking show?
I don't think the others would like them.
You simply must make more.
No. I couldn't really.
Looks like we have about everything we need.
Almost. What happened to Orange Blossom and Ginger Snap?
Here's Orange Blossom, but where's your recipe?
Well, I didn't actually bring one because
Did you bring a recipe, Ginger Snap?
Nope, nuh-uh, sure didn't, because I brought something even better. You're not going to believe what I came up with. Just look at this, would ya? My latest and greatest invention, Berry Vision.
Okay.
What's Berry Vision?
Just you wait, you'll see.
What's that?
Well, it's a camera, of course. Guess it needs a little minor adjusting. There we go.
Hello. Hi, me.
Wow! That's absolutely the most amazing thing ever.
With this baby, our cooking show will be seen all over Strawberry Land. Incredible!
So when do we start?
I'll build the sets and rig the lights. Do you all have your recipes ready?
I couldn't find one.
Well, like I always say, the show must go on. You can be my stage manager. Come on, everybody, let's get to work. I'll give direction to this confection. I'll stage a show, I'll show the stage and stage perfection. And my patent berry vision will help me make a name. That'll be the recipe for fame.
My sweet creation will sweep the nation. The world will judge my favorite veggie sensation. And my fabulous treat will neatly put all other treats to shame. That'll be my recipe for fame.
Our adoring fans will scream as they lap up our ice cream. And the flash bulbs will go pop for each goody good gumdrop.
And the autograph hounds will sigh for blueberries ice cream pie.
As the frenzy never stops for my legendary cookie pops. We'll go fine dining, introduce reclining. We'll have some last autographs for happy signing. go. Yes, sirree, all done. So who's the host of the show, huh? Is it going to be you, Strawberry Shortcake?
Well, gee, I don't know. Maybe I ought to do it, since it's my house, right?
Yeah, but shouldn't it be me, since I am, kind of the best baker of the bunch?
Who do you think should run the show, Ginger Snap?
Well, I think we ought to ask Orange Blossom.
Hey, why don't you all be host?
Never thought of that.
Guess we could, huh?
It's a very good idea, Orange Blossom.
So let's get going. This is going to be great. It's going to be seen by millions and billions and trillions of people, maybe even hundreds.
So, how do I look?
Pretty good, Blueberry, but I hope you're not going to wear those shoes.
What's wrong with them?
Nothing, I guess.
How do I look? You look totally great, Strawberry.
Of course, you'd look better if you didn't slouch like that. And remember, Strawberry, when we're on camera, don't mumble.
Let's get a move on. No more mere time. The show must go on.
I don't really slouch, do I?
Right this way, folks.
Okie dokie. You start the show now, Orange Blossom.
Me? But
And counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, and...
Wonder what's on. Hey, that's Orange Blossom. What's she doing on TV?
Welcome to the first ever Strawberry Land cooking show. Today, we'll be showing you all sorts of recipes, including one of my favorites. And here to start things off is Miss Blueberry Muffin.
Whoa, a cooking show with my Strawberry Land friends? This I have to watch.
And don't worry, they probably can't see your shoes.
Thanks. And, you can go now, Angel Cake. Today I'm going to show you how to make ice cream pie. Now, the very first thing to do is...
The first thing is, ask a grown-up permission before you do anything in the kitchen.
That's right. And thank you, Strawberry. Now we begin with...
We always begin by washing our hands.
That's right, Angel Cake. We always ask a grown-up for permission, and we always wash with soap and water. Here's what you'll need to make the recipe. 1 9-ounce pack of chocolate wafer cookies, 1 stick of butter, 2 pints of ice cream, and some whipped cream if you like.
I know I do.
We'll need a medium-sized bowl that can go in a microwave, and a rolling pin, some wax paper, a 9-inch pie plate, and a spoon. First off, we turn the oven on and set it to 350 degrees. Then we put the butter in a bowl and put it in the microwave. We heat it up on a very low setting, just till it's nice and melted. You need to lay out a sheet of wax paper and put some of the chocolate cookies on top. Then you cover the cookies with more wax paper and use the rolling pin to crunch them up real good. Keep crunching until you crunch them to crumbles. When the butter's melted, put on a glove, because that bowl could be hot even when you use the lowest setting. Now you pour the crumbs in with the runny butter, so they start to stick together. Stir them. And when it's cool enough, like this bowl here, use your hands to mix the whole thing up. Now put them in the pie plate and squash them flat. That's how you make the crust. Next, it's time to carefully put it in the oven. Now we bake this for 8 minutes at 350 degrees. Now you take it out and let it cool off. Remember the ice cream? I left it out of the freezer so it'd get nice and soft. Now we spread the gushy ice cream in the pie crust. Then we freeze it till it's good and frozen. And that usually takes about 2 hours. Here's one I made earlier. Looks pretty good, huh? And if you want, you can put whipped cream on top. Doesn't it look nice? It's Blueberry Muffin's own ice cream pie.
What now? Oh, we need our next cook. Hey, Angel Cake, come on, it's your turn. Oops, can't keep the fans waiting.
Camera still running?
Angel Cake is on the set. Hello, Strawberry Land. Now it's time to make the best ever recipe, my favorite fudge. Here's all it takes to make the fudgiest fudge you've ever tasted. Some semi-sweet chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips, sweetened condensed milk, and a little vanilla. We'll also need an 8x8-inch pan, some wax paper, a medium pot, a wood spoon, measuring cups and spoons, a cutting board, and a knife. First, we line this pan with some wax paper. We add 1½ cups of sweetened condensed milk, 1 cup of the semi-sweet chocolate chips, and 1 cup of the milk chocolate chips, and we carefully put this on the stove. Then, we stir and stir until all the chocolate chips are melted. Now we turn off the stove. Add 2 teaspoons of the vanilla. We stir it in real good. We pour it all into the pan and we spread it out flat with a wooden spoon. Now we put it in the refrigerator and let it stay there for 4 or 5 hours until it's nice and firm. Here's some I already made. It's good and cold. And now we can take it out of the pan and peel off the wax paper. We set it out on a cutting board and very carefully cut it into squares. And that's how you make Angel Cake's all-time most ever favorite fudge.
Bravo!
Psst! Strawberry, it's your turn.
Thanks, Orange Blossom. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my very favorite treats, Cookie Pops. We'll need some flour and some baking soda, a little salt, some butter, sugar, an egg, and a bit of vanilla extract. We'll need a baking tray, some foil, 2 bowls, a sort of medium one and a bigger one, some measuring cups and spoons, a mixer, flat wooden sticks like these, a spatula, and 1 wire cooling rack. For starters, we'll get the oven warmed up to 350 degrees. Then we gotta line this tray with our foil. We measure out 2½ cups of flour and add it to the medium-sized bowl. Then we measure 1½ teaspoons of baking soda and add that. And then half of a tiny teaspoon of salt. Then we gotta put these 2 sticks of butter, nice and soft, into this bigger bowl. We measure 1½ cups of sugar and add that and mix it up good. We gotta let it mix till it's kinda like a cream. Now we crack open 1 egg and add that in. Now mix that up too. Then we add... Is something wrong, Angel Cake?
No, you're doing great. Keep up the good work. Just remember, don't slouch.
Thank you, Angel Cake. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. We add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Then we take the first bowl with the flour mixture and pour it all into the other, slowly. We'll turn the mixer on medium and let it go for about 5 minutes until all those ingredients are mixed together. When it's all done, we can turn off the mixer. Next, we gotta lay out these wooden sticks, all 12 of them. And we drop 1 heaping tablespoon of dough on each stick and make sure it covers the whole top of the stick, okay? And now we bake it for 15 minutes. Here's some I already cooked. We just put them on this wire rack and let them cool off. And that's all there is to it.
Who's next? Nobody's next. That's everybody.
What are we supposed to do now?
Maybe everybody can get the dishes they made and bring them up in front of the camera.
Good thinking, Orange Blossom.
Oh no, somebody left my pie out. It's melted.
Hey! What happened to my favorite fudge?
Oh no!
Whoa!
This is turning out to be a pretty good show.
My recipe is ruined!
And so's mine.
Mine too!
My whole show's a total complete wreck.
I've had it.
Me too.
Me 3, yep.
Hey! Where'd everybody go? Strawberry, Angel Cake, Blueberry, Ginger Snap. Hey, you guys, come back. Please! Yeah, Marmalade. I know I gotta do something, but what? Oh! Yeah, hi. My name's Orange Blossom, and this is the Strawberry Land Cooking Show. All my friends are gone, so I guess it's just me. I guess, maybe I could fix the recipes again, huh? Everything's a kind of mess right now. I wish Strawberry and the others were here. They'd know what to do.
Aw.
But hey, like Ginger Snap always says, the show must go on. Let's see now. I don't know if there's enough ingredients left to make anything.
Perhaps you could make some of those scrumptious cupcake cones.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I need sugar, and I don't think there's any left. Hey, thanks. Sugar, just what we needed.
And you're gonna need some flour too, right?
Thanks, Blueberry.
And I bet you'll need baking soda.
Angel cake. Yep, that's right, baking soda.
Let's get on with the show. Some butter?
Yep, gotta have butter, Strawberry.
Vanilla?
Uh-huh, need vanilla too.
And 2 eggs?
We'll sure need those.
And last of all, Bacon needs some milk, huh?
And ice cream cones from the store. And that's it.
Orange Blossom, we're awful sorry for acting the way we acted.
Yeah, we all wanted to be the star.
We all wanted to run the show. But now we're back and we want to help. So just tell us what to do.
Well, we gotta get a sifter, a big bowl and a little bowl, measuring cups and spoons, a mixer, spatula, a muffin tray, store-bought ice cream cones, and a wire rack. First, we'll need to turn the oven on to 350 degrees. Then, we carefully measure 1½ cups of flour and sift it into a small bowl. We put 1 stick of softened butter in the bigger bowl, and we measure out 1/2 cup of sugar, then we add that to the butter. We add 2 teaspoons of vanilla, then mix it all together until it's smooth and soft and creamy. We break 2 eggs and add them. We mix this up on medium speed till it's all light and fluffy. Then we add 1/2 cup of milk while it's still mixing away. We add the flour and stuff we made before and mix that in. Now we have our cake batter. We poured in the ice cream cones about 2/3 full. Then we very carefully put it in the oven. And we let it bake for 10 to 15 minutes. We test with the toothpick to see if it's done. If no batter sticks to the toothpick, it's ready. When they're cool, you can add frosting if you want.
I'm making mine in a swirl.
I'm making mine look just like ice cream.
Here you go, Honey Pie.
They're very tasty, Orange Blossom.
They're not hard to make, just takes all the right ingredients.
Making treats is sorta like making friends. Take some sugar and spice and everything nice, and taste the way that it blends. Measure in some love and spoonful, stir 'em in a bowl. 1 part patience, 2 parts kindness, and you'll make the perfect whole. The right ingredients, the right ingredients. If you've got 'em, you'll make friends with super expedience. The right ingredients, the right ingredients. For a friendship that'll last your whole life long. Making friends is sorta like singing a song. You try to learn the notes and sing 'em in tune, but sometimes you get it wrong. But if you listen to the music that's playing in your heart, one melody and harmony can make a brand new start. The right ingredients, the right ingredients. Just one taste and you will smile with yes ingredients. The right ingredients, the right ingredients. For a friendship that'll last your whole life long. The right ingredients, the right ingredients. They combine to give you all you'll ever need. The right ingredients, the right ingredients. For a friendship that'll last, for a friendship that'll last. So make a friendship that'll last your whole life long.
Huh, never thought I'd like a cooking show, but that one was pretty good.